blue for me and you. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Hey, good morning, boys and girls. Another beautiful day here in Custer State Park, out here in western South Dakota. Like we said last night in the last video, we stayed at the same Center Lake campground. Nice and peaceful, quiet, serene. Kayla's in there taking a shower. I didn't feel like it today. I think I'm gonna go one more day. It is our last day in Custer State Park. Today we're gonna drive Needles Highway, which is that highway with it's not a highway, it's like a scenic loop or scenic drive, I guess. And it's the one with all the short and skinny tunnels that are super sketchy to drive through with a 9 1/4 foot van. But we're gonna get the day started. It's already beautiful. It's probably, I don't know, maybe in the 70s so far. It's about 10:45. So a little bit of a late start, but we're not on anyone's schedule, so enjoy these views along with us. Our tank level said that our black was at 100%, which doesn't always mean that it's at 100%, right? Because it goes in thirds, but nevertheless, we decided to take the safe way and hit the dump station before we left, except we hit a little snag. The first one that we went to was 6 miles out of the way, 6 miles one way, which doesn't seem like a lot, but when you're doing 25 to 30, it's a lot. Well, we get to the first dump station and they're paving it, so out of order. So then we had to backtrack that 6 miles, drive another 6 miles out of the way to the dump station that we're at now. Luckily, this one's fully operational, and now we have to backtrack another 6 miles. So all in all, it put us behind an hour trying to find and dump our tanks, but we're finally on our way to Needles Highway, and then we're gonna head towards Keystone and Mount Rushmore.
The other nice thing coming here is they had a potable part, so we're able to actually fill our 5-gallon jug too, so we should have enough regular water to get home. I was just saying, surprised there's not viewpoint information like boards or anything, but we're on the Needles Highway and it's gorgeous. I don't know. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity, so I think we have to seize the moment. Just part of the traffic flow. All right. Make sure we turn our little light on. Boom. All right. So this tunnel, 9'9" high. I believe it's 8 foot wide. And
This is what it looks like. All right. Killer. I'm gonna get in line with these people again to go back through. All right. Back through. Part of traffic. Hello, miss.
Okay, running through.
Really? That's right. Had to seize the opportunity.
Now we are taking a little ways back towards the state park, and we're going to go through yet another tunnel. This is called the Doane Robinson Tunnel, and as you go through it, coming out the other side, you can actually see Mount Rushmore in the distance. So let's go check this out.
Alright, so as luck would have it, we were heading through the tunnel the opposite way from the view that you get from going through it, where you can see Mount Rushmore. So I'm just going to show you with the camera the view that you would get as if you were to drive through the tunnel the right way.
Why is George Washington mean mugging me?
So, obviously from our intro, you know that we have visited here before. It was 3 years ago, and we did not take the presidential trail, but we are now.
Because I looked it up, and I was reading people's reviews, and they said if you take... So, the main reason we didn't do it is it's like 400 something stairs, but I've read that if you do the left and finish on the right, you're basically going downstairs rather than up them. So we'll see if they lied to us or not. But along the trail, you're supposed to get a viewpoint of each president. And I might have just missed one. No, I already got Mr. George done.
All right. So we found where we're gonna camp tonight.
Hopefully tomorrow night.
The last 2 nights, like we've said, we've stayed at Custer State Park. And one of my favorite things to do in the van is boondocking, preferably like in the middle of nowhere.
With a view.
With a view. And Kayla found this place. The views aren't too bad. Well, I guess I'll show you. So this is just outside of Badlands National Park, and this is our view for the evening. We got neighbors up there. We got cattle way over there. This is our view, hopefully for the next 2 nights. So the sun is gonna set behind us here, which means, oh boy, the sun is gonna rise over here above the Badlands there. It's gonna be a good one.
Well, if you couldn't tell, we were just kidding that the view's not bad. It's pretty beautiful here. The boondocker's paradise.
We're gonna turn in, we're gonna have some food, enjoy this kinda pretty okay view that we have behind us, and probably turn in for the night. So thanks for watching, and we're gonna enjoy what we got going on here. So good night.
Good night.